You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Touchpad button. Open map. Map, Flue Flames locations. Collection chests. 2 out of 35. Field guide, world map. The Highlands. Collection chests. 0 out of 116. Field guide pages. 0 out of 31. Merlin trials. 0 out of 95. Ancient magic hotspots. 0 out of 20. Balloons, Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence to the school that taught them all. As you explore,
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Level 10. Quests. All gobs of gobstones. Spell combination crossed wall. Gobs of gobs. Flying off the shelf. Cash in the cast. Flying off. Gobs of cash in. Venomous. Professor Hecat. Herbology class. The girl from Uaga. Professor Hecat's Herbology class. I need to attend Herbology class, taught by Professor Garlic in the greenhouses. Cross button. The girl from Uagadu. Professor Hecat's assignment. Crossed level 10. Circle button. Challenges. Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 2 out of 35. The library and the Athenaeum. A mysterious room beneath the restricted library. The Library of Hogwarts Castle. Central Hall.
I don't understand why people go on about family.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it. I nearly went deaf. I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's Fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your path.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I...
Potting table. Dittany. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss.
Hold L1 button and tap right stick to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Then tap L1 button to use your assigned tools.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Cross button. 8. Venomous 8.
Look at that! They'll chomp anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
HM. I suppose they could come in handy. Sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Seeds take time to grow. Return to your potting table in the herbology classroom later to harvest your plants.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. Plants offer so much. Don't care much for plants, honestly. As am I. Plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Level 10. Quests. Cash in the Professor Potions class. The next class I must attend is Potions. It is taught by Professor Sharp. Flying off, crossed wands, round 3. Cross button, gobs of gobstone, level, challenges. Map. Flew flames locations, the grand staircase, gobs of gobstones. Zenobia's gobs of gobstones. Zenobia's gobstones are, gobs of gobstones. Spell combination, gobs of gobstones. Zenobia's grand staircase tower, spell combination, crossed wands, round 3. Crossed trophy room. Crossed wands, round 3. Trophy room, gobs of gobstones. Zenobia's gobstones are, raven, grand staircase tower, crossed triangle button, grand staircase, trophy room. Crossed wands, round 3. Grand staircase. The grand staircase tower, lower grand staircase. Level. Map. Flew flames locations. Hogwarts. Trophy room. The trophy room of Hogwarts. Gobs of gobstones. Ravenclaw, gobs of gobstone, quad court, the grand staircase, the grand staircase, trophy room, the trophy room, the grand staircase, the great hall, Hufflepuff, the great hall, the south wing, spell combination practice, crossed wands, round 3, the final round of clock tower.
Coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed one. Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos. Utility. Triangle R2.
Keep trying.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Excellent 4.
Incendio.
Good one.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Couldn't have done it without you. It was just a dummy. Couldn't have done it.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely. Not now. Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Nat Siona. Sebastian Sallow.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Break through red shields with damage spells like the fire-making spell, Incendio. Target lock R3 button lets you track enemies without aiming. Use right stick left and right to change targets while locked. Cross button. Continue.
Incendio.
Come on! You're better than that! Hey, is that all you've got?
I'm the one!
Incendio. Leviosa.
There goes my wager. Leviosa!
It's an honor. I got lucky. It's an honor.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. I don't know that I deserve this. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
Lost two and you.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Level 11. Circle button. Challenges. Oh, complete two main story complete 6 side field guide page collect 15 field guide page level collect challenges 7% map quests venomous Professor Hecat's assignment 2. I've completed Professor Hecat's assignment. Cross button. Level. Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts, U. This is the Professor Hecat, the astronomy with defense against the dark arts.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Lumos. Try R2.
You seem to have the right attitude. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus disarms wands or other weapons out of enemies' hands. Different types of enemies will react in different ways when disarmed.
Still at it, I see.
Level 11. Map. Flu Flames locations. The Grand Staircase, Ravenclaw, Gobs of Gobsta, Gobs of Trophy Room, Gobs of Gobsta, the Grand Staircase, the Great Hall, the Astronomy Wing, Gobs of Gobstones, the Deadline Keys. Nellie Ogspire is in the Transfiguration Courtyard and seems elated about something. Cross button. The astronomy wing. The library annex. Collection. The deadline key. The deadline keys. The deadline keys. Neliog potion. The library annex. The astronomy wing. Transfiguration courtyard.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Revelio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
I'll look into it. Why would a headmistress do such a thing?
Why would Professor Moll conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
I'll look into it. Why would a headmistress? Why don't you follow the keys?
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
I'll look into it.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
As a Muggleborn, I never expected to come face to face with a man-eating cat.
What have you learnt?
Revelio.
Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmaid. Guide pages. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmaid's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Cross button. Continue.
Revelio. A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet.
Cross button. Slap. Circle button. Back.
Yes. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Level. Map. Flu flames locate. Level. 11.
Revelio. Revelio.
Level. Map. Quests, collections. Map. Flu flames potions class. The astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. The Daedalian keys. The library and the bell tower wing. Collection. The bell tower wing. The astronomy wing. Transfiguration.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.